Well, the temps dropping down into the 20s overnight will be tough on the people living on Springfield streets. And the trending bar right here at the top of ky3.com, look to the far right. You'll see a list of warming shelters. Those are open during the day. You can also see shelters where people can spend the night, cold winter nights, if you just click on the link there. For instance, Grace United Methodist Church provides meals 7 days a week. Charmel Odell is there live with the plea for new volunteers. Charmel.
Yes, through the beginning of November to the end of March, this church provides meals and shelters to many of the city's homeless. Throughout Springfield, there are 27 emergency shelters, totaling to about 250 beds. Without those beds, and as an army of volunteers, many people will be forced to spend dangerously cold nights on our streets.
We can't know it all, but it gives you a better understanding. And seeing the need and knowing there's not enough people to fill the need, what little bit we can do is better than nothing.
Cindy Woodworth is 80 years old and retired. For more than 15 years, she has volunteered to serve people seeking shelter from dangerous temperatures and wind chills.
Part of the reason I do it, I grew up on welfare, and I know if people hadn't helped us, we wouldn't have made it.
Woodworth enjoys helping her community, but there's one problem, and that's a shortage of volunteers.
The numbers have grown so tremendously with the cold weather that it just takes more people to accomplish getting the meals prepared and trying to figure out how much to prepare and all that.
Around 5:30 every evening, Grace United Church serves meals to the homeless. That means volunteers must prepare the meals, cook the food, and get ready for the overnight visitors.
The community partnership of the Ozarks has worked out a schedule with city utility buses to transport the people to their shelter to sleep, and they cannot get into the shelters till 7 p.m. So in order to keep them from having to just hang around to wait for the buses, they can eat from 5:30 to 6:30.
JoJo Nichting with the Community Partnership of the Ozarks serves as the cold weather shelter organizer. She says the lack of volunteers is becoming a larger problem.
But of course, we love the work that we're doing, so we want the shelters to stay open. But there are a lot of my coworkers that are pulling, those long nights and really do need a break. So that's why we need new volunteers.
Go to volunteerozarks.com to learn more about the needs of overnight shelters and to become a volunteer. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Charmel Odell, KY3 News.